What's happening, y'all? What is happening? Where y'all at? Where y'all at? There they go. Get on in here. Get on in here. I want to know what y'all thinking. Get on in here. I want to know. I want to know what y'all is thinking. Get on in here. I want to know. Okay. So, yeah. Here they come. They coming in. They coming in. So, to me, it doesn't make any sense. And I put out a poll. Now, see, and here's the strangest thing. Like, okay, well, first off, let me give you the results of the poll that I put out. All right. So the poll is Robert Downey Jr. cast as Dr. Doom. You can find this on my community page if you want to go and lock in your vote. So I gave you 4 choices: love it, hate it, I don't know what to think, and I don't care. Love it got 19%. 10% was hate it. I don't know what to think was 59%. And I don't care was 13%. I don't care was more than hated it. More people are indifferent than hate it, but more people love it than hate it. But the most people are just like, what? What? I don't know what to think. What? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how most of us are. See, I don't hate the idea, but I'm more like, I just don't know. That's why I kept saying I don't understand this. Like, why would they do that? People have been asking for him to come back as Iron Man for years. You know, he said he's done with it, but stars say that crap all the time. Hugh Jackman kept saying he was done. And of course, he wasn't done, just like I told y'all he wasn't done. You know what I mean? None of y'all believe me. I said, listen, for the right price, the right story, something, or he might get the itch, like something could bring him back. And he did. And people are loving him back as Wolverine. So it worked. And people keep trying to compare it to the whole Chris Evans thing. But that was literally 2 different studios at that time working on different stuff. So you had 20th Century Fox doing their own thing over here. And then when Marvel started their thing, it was different. Although I remember when he was cast as Captain America, it didn't work for me either, because I was like, you know, he's Human Torch. No, you know what I mean? And as I got used to him over time, like, because I saw Captain America was okay to me. I've only watched Captain America once. It was just okay to me. Then when I saw him in Avengers, I was like, he still didn't do anything for him. Then finally, of course, Captain America, the Winter Soldier, cemented him in my mind as Captain America. And from then on, he was one of my favorite characters to see. The thing with this, the reason why people are having an issue with this is not because it's multiverse or that it's it's in the comics. Like, everybody knows it's in the comics. Everybody knows there's tons of variants in the comics. Everybody knows it's the multiverse saga. Like, people keep commenting to the people that don't like the idea like they're stupid. They keep talking down to them like they're stupid, like, duh, it's like multiverse, it's kind of like anything. It's like, no, that's not the point. That's not what people are confused because they thought somebody else was going to be cast as Dr. Doom. Someone that might fit the character better as Dr. Doom. Give somebody else a shot at a major character like that. And a lot of people, I've noticed, like, I've been reading the comments all day. A lot of people, they don't see him as Dr. Doom. No matter how good of an actor you are, certain things just sometimes cannot be brought to the screen properly if you don't have the right look or presence. What's his name? Now, why am I? He played now I'm just, my mind's just a mess now. What's his name? He played Moon Knight, but he also played Apocalypse. Like, for most people, he didn't work as Apocalypse. He didn't. And did you notice when he was cast as Moon Knight, like, there wasn't like a big uproar? Like, there wasn't a bunch of fighting online. There wasn't a bunch of back and forth online. It's something is just not, it doesn't feel right. People are just there. First of all, he doesn't fit Dr. Doom. Okay, to most people. I don't think Dr. Doom when I think him. Could he prove me wrong? Yes. Heath Ledger proved people wrong, correct? But he's not who you think when you think about Dr. Doom. From what I hear, he auditioned for the first Fantastic Four movie, the one with Jessica Alba, at least that one. And he didn't get the part, but he was in the running, apparently, for Dr. Doom. But he's not who you think of when you think Dr. Doom. And I know that there are a lot of fans that are just RDJ heads. Like, they just don't care. It's like anything, they just want to see him in everything. Yeah, Oscar Isaac. Yeah. They want to see him in anything. Just bring him back. They don't care. For me, it doesn't work like that. And I just think there's another actor out there that's just as good or better than him that also looks the part and can be Dr. Doom. I personally would like him to have come in and played a different version of Iron Man, a variant. I think that would have been great. I just don't know why they're doing this. And a lot of people are saying it's because they know they effed up. They know how bad they're doing. And this is a Hail Mary at the fans, member berries and all that to get them back in the theaters. But I don't know. It just doesn't. Most of us are just like, we don't know what to think. To me, I really don't think it's at my initial gut reaction. And so many people thanked me in the comments. Thank you. I thought I was the only one that felt like this. Like, that was my gut reaction. Like, what? Doesn't make sense. Huh? Now, it could come out, and I've never been one to say that I wouldn't tell you if I was wrong. I've always been able to admit when I'm wrong. So, but I just, and everybody trust in the Russos. Listen, the Russos are great. They've made the Marvel movies, most of the Marvel movies I would say that I like the most. But still, the Russos, even them, they could make a mistake. They're not infallible. You know what I mean? Is God pulling their strings? I doubt it. Considering what Disney's been doing these past few years. So I doubt God is moving their hands and strings and making them type and make up these ideas, you know? So I don't know, man. Oh, I would love to see Henry Cavill as Doom. That would be interesting. A lot of people thought he was cast as Doom, and maybe he will be permanently a variant of Wolverine, or they'll move into a new Wolverine with him. But when I saw that, and the whole crowd screamed, like I was just like this. Like that was my reaction. I was like, wait a minute, what? He's Doctor Doom. Like all these people attacked me. I was like, he's Doctor Doom. I was like, oh God, let me go turn on my camera. I know they all want to hear from me right now. Like, I didn't even I must have gotten tagged. I don't know, like a minute or so after it went up. See, because I don't get notification from my tags because I get tagged in too many things. So I have to go looking for what I'm tagged in. That's how that works for me. So you can't tag me in something and think, oh, hey, you know, he'll get it immediately. Personally, I would like Fassbender to remain Magneto. You can make a new one, but he's been a great Magneto. But if they are like, yeah, we're doing something new, but if he had come in and he was Dr. Doom, I mean, like when I think Dr. Doom, he's one of the people that would probably come to my mind. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people were saying the guy that played the villain in Doctor Strange. I forgot his name. Yeah, but he's already been in Doctor Strange. See, there's this weird thing about when you're in the same universe playing somebody else, even if it is a multiversal story, or especially when it's somebody major. It's this weird disconnect, and I think that's the issue. Like he was Iron Man. Iron Man. You got what I'm saying? Like just think about Henry Cavill playing Superman, right? And then they've been trying to get him back, which is kind of like a thing with Henry, right? We all wanted him back as Superman. And then we find out he's coming back, but as Lex Luthor. It's like, what? What? Huh? It's strange. I think to a lot of people, it's strange more than anything. It's strange. It's weird. It doesn't feel like it fits. We know he's a great actor, and who knows, with a mask and a suit, maybe voice modulation, makeup, whatever, he can pull it off, but you still know he's there. You know it's Robert Downey Jr., and you know that you've been asking for him to come back as X-Men, as Iron Man all these years, and when he comes back, he's Dr. Doom. And in your mind, a lot of fans really had somebody else in their mind for Dr. Doom. It just doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, they could bring in Tom Cruise. They could bring in Tom Cruise as Iron Man, but still, like the people, but the people don't understand is people, they don't care if it was in the comic books because we know this. We know this. Like, even if you haven't read every comic book in the world, when you hear about them switching a character up, whether it's a color, whether it's a gender, whether you're getting certain actors to switch things up, you just know there's some variant somewhere, whether it's in a popular story or in an obscure story, you know that it's there somewhere and that possibility is out there. Like, even when my boy called me, he didn't know yet, and he knows his comics. And he was like, I'm trying to think if there was ever a variant that was Tony Stark. And then he went ahead to go looking and everything, and he found it real quick. He sent me a screenshot. Another thing is this is going to be Von Doom. This isn't going to be any variant of Tony. This is going to be Von Doom. So it's just weird. It's like, what? So is it going to be the Von Doom, or is it going to be a variant of Von Doom? And if it is a variant, why choose him? Choose somebody else. I don't know. It just doesn't feel right. I'm more shocked. I'm more shocked than I am excited, to be honest. It also feels like a desperate move. Yeah, that's what Jeremy Johns said. And the more I thought about it and I saw people posting different stuff, I was like, people calling it a Hail Mary and trying to get fans. And I was like, you know what? It just might be a desperate attempt to get us back. You know? Might work if it's completely, might work if his look is complete. It's like you don't care because he's still there. That's why it wouldn't work for me. You know who it is. It's like, what? Why isn't it just, rumor has it the original plan was to bring RDJ as Superior Iron Man variant, but due to a creative differences, they couldn't do it for some reason. Yeah, some people were saying that he's supposed to come in as Superior Iron Man because the Scarlet Witch, she didn't kill everybody that was part of that team. And he happened to not be there in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, What in the hell? Yeah, so, people say stuff like, people say, oh, yeah, y'all don't like it, but you're going to go see the movie. Like it's a got you moment. We're just like, yeah, there's a lot of people that still don't go see them. Personally, for me, him being Doctor Doom doesn't make me more interested. I'm not intrigued. I'm not. For some people, it's like, oh wow, oh, that's weird. Why is he? That's strange. Let me see how he does. But for me, it's not like that. I'm just like, seems to me, not a great plan. But it could be the greatest plan of all time. I know that the Russos aren't idiots. I know that no, put it this way. I don't know the Russos and I don't know RDJ. They seem like intelligent people to me. But I got to say, so did Kevin Feige until I started seeing all the decisions he was making. All right. So is he an intelligent man that's being led around by the neck by something? Is something controlling him, making him make these bad movies? Or is this all coming from that intelligent mind that got us from, if you want to say the Incredible Hulk, everybody likes to start with Iron Man. Some people start with Blade. But if you want to go, we got us from Iron Man to Endgame. And then to put out all this garbage, like to tell you the truth, it feels like Feige's taking orders. That's what it feels like. And he has to do these things. And he has to say things in public. That's what it looks like to me. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I just don't know what else to say about it. I'm just more just like really like you just should have chose somebody else and had him do something else as far as a Iron Man variant or something like that. I just don't. It just you know. I will be the first one when this movie comes out to walk in here, and I will, if I can remember this right now, I will walk in saying I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong. RDJ destroyed this role. He killed it. This son of a bitch. I will go off and give him all his praise. But if I don't like it, I'm going to tell you. You know, I'm not scared to tell you if I don't like something. People can call me haters all they want. They all get banned anyway. So you never see that in the comments because they all get banned. But they could say all the trash they want because they all get banned. I'm looking for them to ban them. You know what I'm saying? I like banning people. I like cleaning up my comment section. So let me see. What if he plays Doctor Doom and Iron Man at the same time? Variants of Doctor Doom and Iron Man together. I personally think they chose a beloved character we all love and know. Okay. I mean, that doesn't make it better than me. I would rather see someone else be Doctor Doom and him be a variant of Iron Man. That's what I personally would prefer. I mean, yeah, I like the guy from what I'm calling that played Doom. Yeah, I liked him from the first two Fantastic Four movies. I thought he was, for what they did with him, I thought he was good. He had a really cool, calculated cunningness about him. Yeah, I liked him. I was wrong about Gal Gadot. I thought she was going to be a horrible Wonder Woman, and I saw her, and I thought she was great. Um, I thought Ben Affleck was going to be a horrible Batman. I saw him, and he's my favorite Batman. Period. Um, so and before that, fans were angry about Heath Ledger playing Joker, and people think he's the greatest of all time. A lot of people do. I don't. I think he played a great variant because he's not comic accurate. And it's one of those things where, fans get irritated when things aren't comically accurate, but they let that go because his performance was good. They liked that difference. Yeah, they can be invested in Downey all they want. I'm not like that. Like, I don't know. If you cast The Rock as Wolverine, as much as I like The Rock, I'm like, The Rock isn't Wolverine. Stop. The Rock, Wolverine, really? I mean, I like The Rock. He's one of my favorite celebrity performers of all time. But no, he's not Wolverine. Like some people, I don't know. It's weird. They have this weird fascination with certain stars, and it's like no matter what they do, they support it. And watch, they're gonna be the greatest ever. And it's like, yeah, all right, buddy. You live in those delusions all you want. What if they're just doing this to reboot the MCU after that? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter to me either. I don't care just because it's in the comics. I don't care just because, it just, it doesn't seem like the right choice. But I'm not like vehement about it. I'm just more like, that's a real wild choice. Okay, we'll see. And everybody keeps saying, let him cook! 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 I'm like, how many of these niggas is going to say let him cook? Fuck letting them cook. I want to know why they made this decision. Let him cook! Let him cook! Let him cook! Let him cook! You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, yo, man, just let him cook. You know what I'm saying? Just let him cook. Let's see what he's going to do. You know what I mean? You'll never know. You'll never know. I am letting him cook. Let him cook. You don't know what's going to happen. We've been calling it for years, though. A lot of bad decisions have been made. We've been letting them cook, and they've been burning the kitchen down. Get them out of the kitchen. We've been letting them cook, and they've been burning the kitchen down. Right? Correct? After in-game, we let them cook, and they've been burning things down. I'm tired of seeing you, waiting to see what your secret dish is. Hey, yo, try it with the hot sauce, yo. I made this new joint. This my grandma's sauce. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Try this. Nah, I don't want to try it. What's in it? And what's the ingredients and why? Why did you choose them ingredients for your hot sauce? Nah, man, let me cook. Yo, just taste the No, I've been letting you cook for too long, man. And every time it's Cajun style. Burnt. Every time, man. You know what I'm saying? So, if the fans don't trust them with the whole picking RDJ as Dr. Doom, y'all understand. Look, my poll, let me see here. My poll says, let me see, it's still there. 59% of y'all are saying y'all don't know what to think about this choice. It's like, I mean, okay, but this could be either like I don't know, man. I think this is either really bad, but I can't. If I see it working, I see it meteorically working. I don't see it being like a Heath Ledger level of like, whoa, they fooled us. Wow, like we weren't just wrong, we were so wrong. Like that's what I don't see happening. Like I can see myself coming in here, yo, I saw him, actually as Doom, he wasn't too bad, y'all. He was pretty good. Was it some Heath Ledger level of whoa, oh my God, no, but he pulled it off. And I can still see myself being like, yo, but I still think someone else could have played this. He should have been a variant of Iron Man or something else. I don't know what else, but something else. Or don't bring him back at all. You know what I mean? The Doom is from F4 universe, not long term. Not long term Doom after reboot. I'll pay to see. How do you know that he's not long term? I'll pay to see Spider-Man's face when he sees Tony's face under Doom's mask. How do you know he's not long-term? Hit me with the link to where they confirm he's not long-term. What if Robert Downey Jr. becomes infamous Iron Man? But isn't infamous Iron Man... Wait, infamous Iron Man is Doom, correct? But if he's playing Doctor... I mean... Maybe what they'll do is they'll have him come in as Doom, and then eventually he will become infamous Iron Man. Maybe they'll do it like that. Yeah. So, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. That's all I can say. I don't hate the choice, but I think it's a bad choice. I'm just like, I don't think this is going to work. And, I'm more on that. I don't see this working, but it doesn't excite me. It doesn't intrigue me. When I go see it, I'll just be going to see it. You know what I mean? For me as a Marvel fan, RDJ was never the centerpiece for me. He never felt that way to me, even though a lot of people I didn't even really realize the focus on Iron Man until like I was talking to different people, or I would see stuff online. They were like, yeah, when we went to see Avengers, I'm sorry, Iron Man 3, when we went to see Iron Man 3, you know, people were talking, and I was like, what? And then I kind of started to know, so I was like, yeah, it kind of does revolve around him. But especially after, like, because I was always more into like Captain America, Thor, and the Hulk. I really liked them. And I liked Iron Man, but like I really loved seeing the Hulk tear shit up. I really liked Thor because of all the electricity and thunder and all that, you know. And then they just made Cap into like a Batmanish type of athletic fighter. And I was just like, man, you know. But I always liked Tony's technology and the suits and stuff. But I don't know. I'm Robert Downey Jr. fan, but I'm not like, and I know he's got range. I know he's got range. He's not one of those people that's like, you know, I guess when you see him in every movie, he's the same guy. Like Denzel. Like Denzel's a great actor, but he plays the same dude in every movie. He's not much different in every movie. So he's great at acting, but he's not like a chameleon. You know what I mean? The best chameleon I've ever seen is whatchamacallit. What's his name? Commissioner Gordon. I always forget his name. I would love to sit with him and him give me some acting tips. Just talking to him and pick his brain and stuff. What's his name? Played Gordon in the Dark Knight trilogy. Oh, I know a lot of people. Yeah, Gary Oldman. Gary Oldman's so good that he played different characters in different movies, and I never knew it was him. And I had a friend, I used to call her Oracle, because she knew all these different, you know, odd facts about movies and stuff. I used to call her Oracle. And she was like, yeah, Gary Oldman was in this, he was in this. And I was like, oh my God. Like when I was like, yo, he is good. Gary Oldman is underrated, as a matter of fact. I don't think he gets just due with how good he is. He's one of the greatest actors of all time, period, point blank. Infamous Iron Man, Tony and Doom swap minds. Okay. We'll see. They could be doing that too. We'll see. They could be doing that. Listen, I never want to not like what I watch. I hope this works. I'm not like against it. You got what I'm saying? Like I'm not against it, but I just don't think it's a good idea. Yeah, I know. I just told them that. See, Black. Um. All right, so I'm gonna get going, y'all. It was good chatting. I appreciate it. I will talk to y'all soon. 10 million subscribers. Woo!